Hey everyone, my name is Purvaja and I'm a registered psychotherapist in Ontario. You got to look at yourself and how you feel waking up every day, right? How do you show up for your meetings? How do you show up for your relationships outside of work? Ask yourself if you're okay with that. And I think that's where that decision comes from, right? It's less so about comparing with other people because there will always be people who are better than or worse off than you. So it's taking a second to be a little selfish, honestly, and ask yourself whether you're okay with how um, your life is functioning on a daily basis, right? And if you are, again, there's no one to say that you need to fix something, right? It's all about you and goes back to my approach. I need you to be sold on up leveling your life for me to really work on you with that. Sometimes we just need a level up, right? We just need a little push. We can be transformed into the next version of ourselves, whatever that looks like. It doesn't mean that anything's wrong to begin with. You just want something more. I think you got to pick an area of your life. So if it's, in your job where you're finding that you're happy, but you could make the transition, we start there. And oftentimes the skills that you learn in one area will automatically transfer to other areas of your life and to other relationships. So it's hard to work on confidence or worth or leveling up in a general sense. But when you pick one topic or one area of life and start to navigate through that, it automatically kind of spills over into the rest. If there's a cultural context to it, it's really important for us to explore that because a lot of the times people will have ties to or expectations around family, right? Maybe they're not allowed to or encouraged to pursue their work life, right? Maybe they have to go home. Maybe they're okay to work for a couple of years, but when they have children, the expectation is that they stop working, right? So if there is a cultural context to that, I think it's very important. That would be a moment where we would need to dive into it. When we get stuck in our own little bubble, we're not able to see outside of it, right? So I don't like to promote therapy as some magical thing that, we hold this power and, you have to come to us and we have to solve it for you. I don't think that's what it is. I think a therapist is trained to hold space and to hold an outside perspective on something where you may not be able to see it. And that's why I say therapists need therapists, because we will be in a position where we're not able to see our own blind spots. So really helping you understand that this is what I'm here for. It's nothing scary. I'm not an expert. You know more than I do. I'm just going to offer you different perspectives. And at the end of the day, you can take it and run with it, or you're totally okay to leave it, right? And say, this is not working. I mean, this perspective is not working for me. And then it's up to me to switch my approach to be like, okay, so that's not working. What else can I offer you that might help you kind of go down the path that you're looking for?